we got to do a better job of taking care of it. We got to do a better job of taking good shots. When we did that, we really helped our cause. But just like anybody we play, it's really important for us to do a good job on the ball and do a good job in what we're doing, whether it's ball screen defense or post defense, and keep the ball out of the paint. Like when the ball gets driven that way or the ball gets posted deep and they get that kind of position, that's what gives everybody trouble. But that's what gives us trouble against them, and that's their strength, their ability to, their size and their ability to get there, but also their guard's ability to work you downhill, especially Trey Galloway. He really did a good job. And with that being said, Trey Kaufman had foul trouble, so that kind of to go on. They were trying to attack him to get to his fourth or his fifth foul, but they also were trying to get the ball in the paint, which they did a good job. We got to do a better job on it, but we got to do a better job in our ball screen defense.
When you mentioned being on the ball and ball screen defense, do you mean staying attached to the guy around the screen or getting back in front?
Yeah, well, sometimes you're not trying to let them get to the side they want or the hand that they want. So trying to be able to stop that. At other times it's being up in your screen, and then if you're in a drop, it depends on if you're high hedging or you're dropping. But whatever you're doing, you gotta be able to do it right, and you gotta consistently do it. And it's not magic. So the guard's gotta be able to stay under the basketball and disrupt the ball with his hands, and the big's got to be able to disrupt the ball with his hands, because when you pull in, which a lot of people do, and take away that role, what opens up is that skip pass. And so now do you have somebody over there that's good and playing in a closeout? Can you get there if they drive? It's not just a thing that you attack and you can get one thing. If it's not properly defended, there's a lot of things that you can get.
Talked a lot the last few seasons about dealing with success.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of these guys, this is their first 3-game losing streak in their entire career. Is there something different to handling 3 losses in a row?
Not really. I think you can learn a lot by just losing 1 game. You don't necessarily need to lose 3. But when you have 3 different opponents, 3 quality opponents, we were in a position to win that first game. We almost were in position to win the Michigan State game. I thought Wisconsin there really kind of controlled the game the way they played offensively. We never could stop them, so we never got ourselves in that spot where we really felt hey, let's do this, even though it was at 2 or 3 possessions late in the game. They just kept scoring the basketball. So, just learning from those things and kind of understanding who you are individually, and make sure you play to your strengths, both offensively and defensively. I think offensively we've played pretty good. I don't think it's been bad in those 3 games. I think, but defensively, we have fouled too much. We've done at times an okay job on the ball, and other times that we just haven't, and then we're in help too much. So I think that each guy doing a better job on the basketball, and each guy kind of just staying with what we've decided to do. And at times we're inconsistent in what we're doing away from the basketball, and you got to be consistent and keep everybody connected.
You put into perspective this record Brady set.
Well, obviously, for him to be able to do it in his junior year is big. It's the guy that he's breaking. I don't know how many games. I don't know how many Bruce Parkinson games it took him to get to that point. But the fact that he's put himself in elite company and he hasn't finished his junior year yet is pretty impressive, right? And he's a great passer. He walked in the door that way, and he's got great vision. He's got great skill set. And he's earned it. Obviously, he's figured out how to play, with different teammates and different skill sets. And I think trying to get the ball to guys, where they're comfortable and get guys in scoring position and having that feel, and he can do it in a lot of different ways, whether he's playing in transition or playing out of ball screens or just moving the basketball. Yeah.
Playmaker for other people first and foremost.
Yeah, you just play to the strengths of your players. It's not one of my philosophy. But you can't have somebody play like Braden Smith that doesn't have the skills of Braden Smith. I think that's important. Lou has ultimate quickness, and Lou can pass the basketball, but he can't pass the basketball to that level. And but Braden's got to pull up, and Braden can make pull-up threes, and so Lou didn't. So like he didn't, like he kind of put himself in a tough spot sometimes. He would take it every now and then, but he wouldn't take it a lot. So, but no, it's we haven't had somebody like that.
With Caleb's kind of career, kind of, a lot of people who don't play for a whole year, most of his junior year, they end up going out the door. But he was here for a specific purpose, to get a degree,
Right.
using basketball along that. How special is it to find kind of a talent that, first
Right.
and foremost is academic driven?
Yeah, but also